the embodiment of love. Niruma, the embodiment of love. In the current time cycle of Kali Yuga, when Tirthankars, fully enlightened beings, are not incarnated, self-realized Gnani Purushas descend. Once in a million years, they bring the ultimate knowledge of the original enlightened ones to earnest seekers. One such Gnani Purush lived among us. He was known as Pujya Dada Bhagwan or Dada Shri. Though a householder and a contractor by profession, in June 1958, while at Surat railway station, spontaneous self-realization occurred. He could impart this ultimate experience of the pure soul to others in just 1 hour. In 30 years, he blessed thousands of seekers with this knowledge called Gnana. May the people of the world get this Gnan and attain peace and happiness. May all attain liberation. This inner intent of Pujya Dada Shri's heart was taken up wholeheartedly by Pujya Niruma. For 20 years, Niruma was in the continuous service of Dada Shri. With Dada Shri's blessings, Niruma introduced the spiritual science of Akram Vignan to the world. Such unparalleled embodiments of divine compassion never die. They live forever.
Jnani's enlightened soul never die. If they feel that the work of liberation cannot be completed through this current physical body, they reincarnate in another body and continue their work uninterrupted until they attain Nirvana, ultimate liberation. Their work of world salvation can never stop. After departing from their body through another body, they are completing their unfinished work. Niruma was with us, is with us, and will remain with us always.
Baby Niru, the only sister among 5 brothers, was born on 2nd December 1944 to a well-known family in Aurangabad, India. Father Balu Bhai and mother Vijaya Ben brought her up with a lot of love and pampering. Niru's mother was religious and every day spent time in the worship of Lord Krishna. But Niru was never interested in these rituals. This brilliant young girl desired to become a doctor. but her intention was to serve, not to earn. In 1966, when Niruben was 21 years old, her mother became seriously ill.
My mother was very sick and bedridden for the last 6 months of her life. I did not know why, but I had a deep, strong intent for serving her and taking care of her. And I did that. During that period, she had very bad diarrhea. She had become so weak that she could not even get up from her bed. I took care of her sincerely. Even if I had to stay awake the whole night, I did not mind. She was very happy and satisfied with my nursing and care. She blessed me heartily. More so because she always felt that this girl could not do any such thing for me.
Caring for her mother resulted in amazing changes in Niruben, and the desire to serve others became even stronger. In 1968, in her final year of medical school, Niruben heard about Dada Bhagwan for the very first time, that there was a Gnani Purush in Baroda, India, who graced people with self-realization in just 2 hours, after which they were no longer affected by worldly happiness or suffering. They experienced liberation in this very life. This touched Niruben deeply. She experienced an immense pull towards Dada Bhagwan, and within her there awakened a deep yearning to meet him. On June 29, 1968, Niruben met Dadashri for the first time in Baroda. The moment she saw Dadashri, she had a feeling that she had known him for countless lifetimes, and within her arose an intense desire to serve Dadashri and his wife Hiraba. After surrendering heartily to Dadashri in the very first meeting, Niruben received Gnana Vidhi from Dada Bhagwan on July 8, 1968.
I got this knowledge in 1968. 2 hours. Only knowledge. There's no ritual, nothing, but just understanding. And the power of his knowledge was really unique. After that 2 hours, till today, this moment, that separation of two things is all the time with me, in any circumstances. And the thing that any happiness, worldly happiness or unhappiness cannot touch me, that also I experienced. Immediately after 6 months, my father died all of a sudden with heart attack. I was out of station. So when I came to know that he died, the first thing I came from within, that he is Atma, Atma cannot die. And he has changed his old torn coat and has achieved new coat. So it's good for him. What's wrong in it? If I cry for my own sake, not for him. So I was calm and quiet, and the bliss of Atma was all the time same, no change. So first time I experienced the same way. Before 2 years, my mother died. That time I was very, very unhappy. I was in agony. 6 months were very bad for me. And here, not a single second was bad for me. I was full of bliss. So unhappiness didn't touch me. Then one by one all degrees of medical sciences came to me. That time also I was not changing from within, no change inside. The happiness was the same from inside. So I noticed, oh, this knowledge itself is working. I have no idea, I haven't done any effort, nothing. Knowledge, the real knowledge is that which works itself. You don't have to do anything. That is called real knowledge. That is the awakening of Atma directly. So as I thought that this is my topmost priority of life, to give this knowledge to other people through Dada's medium, because he was very different kind of person. He was not telling anybody that I am having this knowledge and come and take this and all these things. He was not telling anybody. So when I met, I was just 23 and he was above 60. So I thought he will go and he will die and nobody will know about him. So this knowledge should go to everybody, because everybody wants these things.
Thereafter, Niruben had a strong desire to introduce this Gnan to as many people as possible. The goal of her life changed completely. She decided to help in spreading this ultimate knowledge by surrendering completely to the service of Dadashri. Thus began Niruben's life of absolute devotion to Dadashri. Wherever Dadashri's satsangs were held, Niruben was always there. She was 23 when Dadashri bestowed upon her the special grace and blessed her with the vow of celibacy.
I constantly had Dada on my mind. Nothing but Dada and Dada. I had taken Gnan in July. After that, one day Dada called me. Come here, Niru, I will bless you. I give you the vow of celibacy for 2 years. At that time, I did not know anything about celibacy. I was overwhelmed and felt it to be my great fortune. He did the vidhi. I felt such power and strength within me. I was the first person to receive such blessings from Dada. After 2 years, I said, Dada, please renew my vow of celibacy. Dada asked me, for how long this time? All right, I bless you for life. I said, not only for this life, Dada. I want to vow for all the way till I attain ultimate liberation. Dada said, let it be so, and he blessed me.
Then, in December 1968, Niruben's father passed away. In that moment of grief, Dadashri consoled her and took up the responsibility of taking care of her as a father.
It was in December 1968, while I was in Baroda with Dada, that we received a telegram informing that my father had passed away. At that time, Dada took me in his arms and told me, from today on, I am your father.
रंग करो व्याप्यो मन मा हवे पंचार रंग खरो व्याप्यो मंगमा दादाजी ना नाम नो रे संग सत लाग्यो जीवन मा दादाजी ना नाम नो रे संग सत लाग्यो जीवन मा अंतरात्मा ठरियो समझ मां खिली उठ्यो मन पराग बाग अंतरात्मा ठरियो समझ मां दादाजी ना नाम नो रे संग सत लाग्यो जीवन मां दादाजी ना नाम नो रे संग सत लाग्यो।
In this way, while Niruben was being prepared for total enlightenment, another lamp was being prepared to be enlightened with the blessings of Dadashri. In 1971, at the age of 17, while Deepak Bhai was studying engineering, he started attending Dadashri's satsangs. Quiet and humble, Deepak Bhai liked the satsangs very much and became deeply interested.
Niruma has given me writing work because she was doing her medical and she has to give medical exam, MBBS exam in Aurangabad. So she has given me this work, writing Dada's speech. Whatever Dada speaks, I have to write down. So that helped me to stick this satsang. And then my connection with Dada increased. Initially, Dada means Bhagwan or Paramatma, just I have to pray and just worship, and I am talking, and my all relative solution of relative problems with Niruma. So she is explaining me everything. What about she has explained me what is Dada Bhagwan, what is Gnani Purush, what is his intention, what is celibacy, what is world salvation, Jagat Kalyan, everything. And she has tremendous attachment with Dada and Dada's work, Jagat Kalyan. So I am just like Niruma is doing, so I am doing.
The deep inner intent of Dadashri was that people attain this Gnan and take the path of liberation. He was sure that Niruben would become a major instrument in spreading this Gnana, bringing permanent happiness to the lives of many people. Dadashri molded Niruben beautifully. Anger, lust, pride, deceit, greed, all the kashayas fell off one by one. With amazing intuition, Niruben anticipated Dadashri's every need. With great care, she lovingly prepared meals, took care of Dadashri's health as if it were her own. With the intent that people receive the benefit of this unique Gnani's speech, she tape-recorded every word of Dadashri's satsangs. Without adding a single word of her own, Niruben compiled these satsangs into books. In her ever-pure vision, she saw no fault whatsoever in Dadashri's conduct. In all her dealings, she saw the complete non-attachment and compassion of the Gnani Purush. Once in Los Angeles, Dadashri asked Niruben for something.
One day, Dada extended his hands and said, "If I ask you for something, will you give it to me?" I was overwhelmed. I said, "Dada, how can I even think of refusing to you? It is my great fortune. Whatever you ask for, Dada, I will give you." He said, "Pull out all your moha, illusionary attachments from everywhere else and surrender that moha to me." And I did that. After that, my feelings and admiration towards Dada increased like never before. I felt highly grateful to Dada, how much he had done for me.
With the intention that Niruben reach the pinnacle of Gnana, Dadashri asked Niruben to surrender all her worldly attachments. From 1968 to 1988, Niruben travelled the world with Dadashri and served him with single-minded devotion. Satisfied with Niruben's service, Dadashri then told her, "Niruben, you have nursed me like a mother and served me like a daughter." In 1987, Dadashri's health became very frail. He knew he did not have much time. Dadashri's ardent desire was that a living link to the Gnana continues. Only someone who remained constantly devoted to Dadashri and emulated the principle of his Gnana in life, only someone who had nothing but Dadashri in the heart, only someone like this could become a worthy recipient of his special spiritual powers. Keeping all this in mind, he chose Niruben and blessed her with the Siddhi, or spiritual power of imparting Gnana.
In Dada's final days, when he expressed his wishes, he clearly said, "Whenever you do satsang, just pray to Dada Bhagwan. Remain separate and listen to the speech of Dada Bhagwan within you."
તમારે કશું જ કરવાનું નહીં, મહીથી દાદા ભગવાન જ બોલશે. પછી આ બીજા બધા જેવું સાંભળે એવું તમારે
This will also lead you to the ultimate state of
પછી એ
absolute knowledge.
સાંભળતા તમારી પૂર્ણાહુતિ થઈ જશે.
For the benefit of more and more people, Dadashri imparted the Siddhi to Deepak Bhai for conducting satsangs.
In 1987, Dada has given me special blessings for doing satsang. He called me at USA, California, and special blessing says, Siddhi, I am giving you Siddhi, special Vidhi for Siddhi. You have to do satsang.
Completely immersed in Dadashri and with Dadashri as her sole support, Niruben often said, Dada, this Gnan will only spread through you. I'm sure nothing will happen to you. But how can one stop time? The 2nd of January 1988 became the final day of the life of the Gnani Purush, Dadashri.
I was in the service of Dada constantly, all the time. The day he left his mortal body, on one hand, this Gnan remained present inside, and on the other hand, I could not believe that this could happen. I felt total emptiness. On that same day around midnight, I suddenly woke up. I could hear Dada telling me repeatedly, "Why do you worry? I am with you. Keep on doing your work." It went on non-stop, continuously.
Niruben began her work of spreading Dadashri's knowledge from a tiny apartment in Bombay. In the beginning, she was alone and endured all kinds of hardships. Travelled far and wide with unbridled enthusiasm. Because of the pure intent of her heart and complete devotion, in a very short period, she received a tremendous response.
Slowly, as I saw people getting Dada's Gnan, I felt very happy to see their acceptance for Dada, the bliss they experienced, and the positive changes in their lives. As Dada had told me, I am with you. Go on doing your work. That is why it seems that it is Dada himself doing all this work.
Mara Dada ave che, Dadaji ave che. अरे गाम गाम थी दूर दूर थी महात्माओं आवे छे सत्संग शिविर केरा ए रंग जमावे छे ओ मारा दादा आवे छे दादाजी आवे छे
As people heard and accepted Dadashri's Gnan through her speech, their negativity began to decrease and peace and happiness prevailed in their lives. Dadashri had once told her, Niruben, you have to become mother to the whole world. Niruben indeed had become an icon of faith. Her pure love touched people's hearts. People now began to address her as Niruma, just as they would address their own mother. As Niruma began to receive more and more support, the vision and desires of Dadashri found shape one by one. In 1993, living arrangements were made at the Varun Apartments in Ahmedabad so that regular satsangs could be held. The number of people who came to listen to Dadashri's speeches flowing through Niruma continued to increase. To accommodate the growing crowds, the community moved to Dada Darshan in Ahmedabad. Through television, Niruma introduced Dadashri's spiritual science, Akram Vignan, to the world. People of all ages were inspired by Niruma's speeches, and Niruma found a very special place in their hearts.
I often talk to Dada in my heart. Dada, you have taken the responsibility of my liberation, but I will not come alone. I will bring everyone along with me. What if they could not meet you, Dada? Why should they miss out? And even today, Dada protects all of us and takes full responsibility. He won't leave anyone behind. When I see anybody deviating from this path, I wonder how and when will he become free from this weakness and fault. And I wait for the right opportunity to pull him out of that fault. Whether by scolding or with love. Deep within, it is absolute love and compassion that brings him back to the right path. Why stumble after so much of progress? I feel uneasy within. Why should anyone be left behind when this Gnan is so beautiful?
To introduce Dada Shri and his Gnan, Niruma travelled widely in India. She provided solutions to all kinds of questions, whether spiritual or worldly, and graced people with eternal happiness through Gnanavidhi. Her satsangs were not confined to India. Niruma travelled to London, Spain, Germany, America, Canada, Africa, Dubai, Muscat, Singapore, New Zealand and Australia to spread Dada Shri's Gnan. In 2002, to fulfill Dada Shri's dream, a grand temple complex was built in Adalaj, India. With Niruma's guidance, this temple was built as a symbol of Dada Shri's impartial vision towards all religions. One of Dada Shri's heartfelt desires was that there be a place where those seeking ultimate liberation could live together, making it easy for them to stay in Gnan and progress speedily on the path. Simandhar city in Adalaj is the realization of Dada Shri's dream. This growing complex includes a temple, a gigantic hall, a guest house, dining facilities, a school, a hospital, a bank, a restaurant and more. There is also a retirement home to provide spiritual support for the elderly in the sunset of their lives. All of Dada Shri's dreams were now realized exactly as he wished. With the love and care of a mother, Niruma molded all those who completely surrendered their lives to the cause of Dada Shri's mission. It was Dada Shri's wish that Deepak Bhai be groomed to impart this Gnan. Niruma did this too. Niruma prepared and blessed Deepak Bhai to continue giving Gnan to the world for years to come. After 2003, this mission to liberate the world was carried out through Niruma and Deepak Bhai. It was their firm belief that all this work was possible only because of the subtle presence of Dada Shri.
સંગે જીવનની પણ ઉલ્લાસે જાય. જ્ઞાની સંગે જીવનની પણ ઉલ્લાસે જાય. એમનો પ્રેમ ભરપૂર ઝણકે વિતરાગી નૂર. એમનું હાસ્ય છલકે ને જગ વિસ્મૃત થાય. એમનો પ્રેમ ભરપૂર ઝણકે વિતરાગી નૂર. એમનું હાસ્ય છલકે ને જગ વિસ્મૃત થાય. એમની દ્રષ્ટિ મળને સૌના દિલડા ડોલે. આખો દાડો બસ એ જ નિધિ સંસારના સૌઘારું જાય. અંતર ઠરતું જાય. સુખો જગના એક ઝાટકે વિલા મુકાય. સંસારના સૌઘારું જાય. અંતર ઠરતું જાય. સુખો જગના એક ઝાટકે વિલા મુકાય. આનંદ આનંદ ઉભરાય. હૈયું ઝાલ્યું ના જલાય. જ્ઞાની સંગે જીવનની પણ ઉલ્લાસે.
Niruma had promised Dadashri that she would compile his speeches in the form of 14 Aptavanis, compilations reflecting Dadashri's complete spiritual science. Seeing everyone as a pure soul and showering them with compassion, turning them towards the path of liberation, Niruma had become the embodiment of pure love. Everybody felt, oh, Niruma is only mine.
વાનરાના બાળકો ફૂલ ઘણા જાનમે. ફૂલડા ઝંખે છે જનની એક જ લગને. જ્ઞાન દૂધે પોષ્યા ઘણા બાળકો છે તમને. વાત્સલ્ય મૂર્તિ તમે એક જ માં અમને. બાળકને માનું મિલન. બાળકને માનું મિલન. હૈયાનું હેતવહન. છલકંતા દુગ્ધ શુક્લે ચેતનની મહેકી મોસમ. લખરે 84ની ટળી ગઈ સ્પંદના. ચિરંતન ચેતના સહજાત્મ સ્ફુરણા. અમર અંબાલાલના દાદા ભગવાનના. વાણી કિરણ અજવાડે ચોખંડ બ્રહ્માંડના.
Niruma, my friend tells me whenever I see Niruma, I feel she is my mother.
I have come to give only love to all, pure love. What else is there to give or take? You have everything else. I also don't need anything from you. Everyone wants only pure love. The Gnan is always there. But if love is also there, that gives you tremendous inner security. You feel assured, whatever the difficulties, there is always somebody to guide me, to support me. I always show you the path that brings you peace and does not bind karma. Many people might be advising you, but the way I show does not let any new karma bind. It provides the permanent solution for breaking free from bondage.
અમારી દ્રષ્ટિએ હોય એ જ તરફ હોય કે તમે કર્મ ના બંધાય, છૂટી જાઓ સંસારમાંથી, આ કર્મોમાંથી. એ અમારું મુખ્ય ધ્યેય હોય.
In her final days, after cancer was diagnosed, the suffering of unbearable physical pain did not touch Niruma at all. Ever since Niruma first met Dadashri, her ardent desire was to attain the state of continuous, uninterrupted, direct experience of the soul in this very life. Niruma did attain that state. She said, "Immense physical pain of the body does not touch me. It appears to be thousands of miles away. The constant awareness remains that my own real self is nothing but absolute knowledge, unaffected by any condition of the relative self." Our beloved Niruma lived her entire life for the eternal happiness of others. Having showered her motherly love over the whole world, Niruma now resides in our hearts as the embodiment of pure love. Her final message was, live with love.
Promise.
Jai Satchidanand, 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 Jai Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Hantanam Namo Siddhanam, Namo Airiyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loi Sabsaunam, Namo Anam, Namo Airiyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loi Sabsaunam. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Airiyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loi Sabsaunam. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo
बहुत शक्तिशाली है। ये ऐसी संस्कृति है कि उसने ऐसी ऐसी संतान पैदा करी हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति ने कि पूरे विश्व के लोगों को उन्होंने ज्ञान का प्रकाश दिया। ये संस्कृति हमारी सनातन को ही और पवित्र करने के लिए गौतम बुद्ध हुए, मन में हुए। हमारी ही संस्कृति ज्ञान को देने के लिए घर छोड़ के निकल गए सन्यास, कहां कहां तपस्या करे। गौतम बुद्ध हुए, मन में ठान ली कि परम सत्य को जानना है तो गौतम बुद्ध हुए। स्वामी नारायण हुए, हमारी ही संस्कृति ज्ञान को देने के लिए घर छोड़ के निकल गए सन्यास, कहां कहां तपस्या करे। तीर्थंकर हुए, जैन धर्म अलग नहीं समझना, ये सनातन का ही एक शुद्धि रूप है, पवित्र रूप है। तीर्थंकरों ने तप किया और सनातन को मथा और जो निकला वो दे दिया। हम लोग उसको अलग समझते हैं। सिख धर्म भी अलग नहीं। सिख धर्म भी अलग नहीं समझना। गुरु नानक जी जब उनके मन में भाव आया कि नहीं, उसको हर किसी का आदर करना है और सबको अपना ही समझना है, अलग नहीं समझना। शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय